do. They are going to ask all their friends, Mr. and Mrs. Goat, and the Lamb, all to sit down at the Thanksgiving dinner. Are you ready? And guess what? They bring the turkey in. Mr. Turkey, come in, come in, come in. And everybody. And there's a special place for you to sit at the table. The turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. Everybody. Gobble, 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 gobble. You want me to sit at the table? Of course, it's Thanksgiving, and we want all our friends to sit at the table with us. And Mr. Turkey said, even me, a turkey, you didn't want to have me for the main dish? And do you know what the official said? No, we wanted you to sit at the table. Everybody, we wanted you to sit at the table. We wanted you to sit at the table. We wanted you to sit at the table. And guess what? There's Mr. Turkey. He goes, this is the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. Thank you, you are darling. Now what's next, Mr. Mayor?
What's next?
Yes, after my story, we had a wonderful look at all these kids.
Plug in.
Is this Mike? Okay. Thank you, Mother Goose.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah.
Thank you, Mother Goose.
I don't know how to get this on.
I'll get it off. Stand by.
Oh, yeah! Y'all look great! Y'all look great! Y'all look
Okay, while Mother Goose and the kids are moving away from the front of City Hall, we're going to have the ribbon cutting for our Red Kettle with the Salvation Army to start off the season. We have with us Captain Thomas Johnson with the Salvation Army. And as most of you know, the Red Kettle campaign is one of the oldest annual charitable fundraisers of its kind in the United States. And it helps raise money for those who need it most in communities nationwide, providing toys for kids, coats for the homeless, food for the hungry, and countless social service programs year-round. So we're very proud to add them to our event this year. And at this point, I will call up Captain Thomas Johnson, and I think he has some of his board members here with him today.
Hello, Columbus! A few months ago, they took this Cajun boy out of Louisiana and sent me to Columbus, Mississippi. When I got that call, I screamed for joy. But I also missed that Cajun eating in Louisiana. But there are some good places right here in Columbus, amen? There are some good places to eat at. And before we do our ribbon cutting, the Salvation Army has been serving for over 156 years. That's a whole lot of years. And I'm here to tell you we're not going to stop serving. No matter how hard times get, no matter how times change and things just go up and down, our God remains the same forever. Amen? He doesn't change, and not only does he don't change, but there is something great about the city of Columbus that I've already realized. This is a friendly city. It's not just something that is written across the front of your sign. You live up to being a friendly city. And we get to do what we do because of the city of Columbus. You did this. If you don't help us, then we can't serve the people that we serve 365 days a year. The Salvation Army is not going to close. We're going to remain open 365 days a year, providing hope to those that are in need. but I can't do it alone. I have some people over here to my right. I have the mayor here with us, and I have my lovely board members that are here to support. Let's give it up for all of our supporters of the Salvation Army. I also want to give a big thanks to the chamber that's out. We got a lot of chamber members out there. Woo woo! It's so great to be a part of the chamber, and thank y'all for coming out and being a part of all that's taking place today. We're gonna do something here soon. I'm gonna ask eventually everybody to come and join me behind this ribbon. You're good. But before we do so, I have in my hand a red bell. And anytime I do a red Christmas kettle kickoff, I always present the mayor with a red bell. When you hear the sound of this bell, it's not just our doing. It's the community coming together to make this happen. So Mayor, I'm going to ask that you come right on up here with me, and I'm going to present you this bell. And I believe that we can raise $100,000. $100,000, that's right. We can raise those funds this year. The funds that are raised, and I promised the mayor that I wouldn't talk forever, but I'm a pastor, so hey. They gave me the mic, amen? But we have a $100,000 goal. And we're not going to stop ringing that bell until we get it. And the funds that we raise is for the whole year. It's the whole year that we use these funds to do the most good. It's not just at Christmas. We're loving beyond Christmas, and because of this community. So Mayor, I present you that, and I know that he will ring the bell.
I will ring
He
the
will
bell.
ring the bell. Amen. Thank you, Mayor.
And I'm going to go ahead and put my first contribution into the kettle today, too.
There we go.
And I encourage everybody to make sure you keep some pocket change with you, and sometimes when you're around the city, be sure and drop a contribution into these red kettles. I know many of you out there have volunteered to ring these before. I have, and it's an important part of their program, and in fact it's what keeps y'all moving throughout the years. So please be generous. I know we are a generous city, and this money helps those that in most need. So thanks so much.
All right, we're going to get, if I can get our chamber members, if I can get my board members to come behind the ribbon, and we're going to cut this ribbon, and we're going to kick off our 2023 Christmas campaign efforts right here in Columbus. So if chamber members will come on up, anybody who wants to just be behind the ribbon, come on up. All righty, don't be shy, come on up.
Come on up, Mother Goose.
Yeah, Mother Goose, I need you. There is nothing that happens in this town without Mother Goose. All right, I'm gonna go get in place, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I want my bells to be ringing, and we're gonna cut that ribbon, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3. God bless you. May God bless all of you as we continue to provide hope to those in our community. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, Captain Johnson. Thank you, Captain Johnson. And now we're getting closer to the big moment of pardoning the turkeys. And as we're getting ready to do this, I'll ask people to start moving closer as we get our turkeys in for the pardon. This is our third annual turkey pardon, and we started this a few years ago in hopes of bringing the city and the county together and the children of our city to kick off the Thanksgiving and holiday season here in the city. We also, while we were doing this, we have been, over the years, helping get the word out about the turkey drive here in Columbus, where Rhonda Sanders and the Benefits Committee and the Sheriff's Department work tirelessly to get turkeys in to give to those in need. People have been dropping some off at City Hall that we will pass out today to Rhonda. for the giveaway on Saturday at 10 a.m. This year, it'll be at the Bank First Yard Sportsplex, which is at 1336 North Frontage Road. It's the new baseball fields that the county built recently. And if somebody would like to volunteer to help pass out turkeys that day, we've got a sign-up sheet on the Pick It Up Possum Town page where you can sign up. Also this year, we have been collecting canned goods. And we've got a few outside here for people if you still want to drop some off, but we got a lot inside. People have been very generous for that event as well. And it is it's going to be a Thanksgiving lunch. It's called Feed the People, and it's going to be at the T.P. Harris Elks Lodge at 918 16th Street North. This event has been led by Johnny Hampton and Sherry Ellis, and they plan on feeding as many people as need to be fed on Thanksgiving Day. So I hope that if they would like to volunteer on Thanksgiving Day, we've got a sign-up sheet down there as well, and hope you will do that. These events are in honor of Miss Annie Bell Wyndham Berry, many of you know, who for many, many years worked tirelessly with volunteers to feed the hungry around Thanksgiving in our area. She was described as no one who would ever sit still for too long, and that she kept her eyes open and her feet moving, because wherever and whenever there was a need, she wanted to be there. And we have a lot of other people in Columbus who act that way too, and we're so very proud of each and every one of you, but it's a pleasure to try to help these volunteers that I mentioned early carry on Miss Berry's memory. So as we get a little closer to the turkey pardon, many of you have, I think I may have said a little bit of this earlier, but the history of the turkey pardon goes all the way back to President Lincoln, when his son Todd asked him to pardon one of the turkeys instead of eating it for Christmas actually that year. And so they did spare that turkey and made him a pet. The Columbus Lounge Humane Society has been here too, so I figured they would enjoy hearing that message. Their table has been set up here. They do wonderful things in the city for us. They're another great organization that I hope you'll continue supporting during the holiday season. Our animal friends need our support as well. The pardon kept going in Washington off and on. Sometimes the president would eat the turkey, sometimes he would pardon through the years. But when they got to George W. Bush, the pardon continued at that point, and it was made an annual event where they never eat the turkeys in the White House anymore. They pardon those turkeys and let them live out a life at a local shelter or animal farm. So we thought about bringing this one to the city. We thought it would be good to add the Sheriff's Department with us as part of what they were doing for the turkey drive, but to also have a city and a county turkey pardoned. And we thought that would be a fun way to do it. It would also make us unique. There is no other city in the country, unless they copy us now, that has a mayor and a sheriff pardoning a turkey. So the turkeys are up close. Can y'all see them? Guys, come in a little closer. This year, I'm going to be pardoning Tim Turkey. Tim is a red bourbon turkey. I kind of wanted him because I drink scotch, but bourbon I thought was kind of cool too. But bourbon turkey. So we're going to pardon him. This will be his second pardon or third pardon that I've given him. His wife, Rebecca, who is not here with us this year, she's at home taking care of their ducklings. And I said, yes, ducklings. They have not been able to have baby turkeys, so now she has baby ducks. And they tell me that's one of the reasons that that Tim wanted to be pardoned this year, because he's been a little mean to the ducklings. He's been pecking them a little bit, and he's asking for forgiveness of that. He's been also gobbling a lot, disturbing the neighbors, and we thought we'd give him a pardon for that as well. But overall, we think Tim has been a very, very good bird. And so this year, I don't know if this will walk over there with him, but what I'm going to say to you, Tim, we've been talking about this because he was a little grumpy earlier. Tim, are you okay? We told him it wasn't a guaranteed pardon, but at this point, I think by the powers vested in me by the City of Columbus as the mayor of the friendly city in Possum Town, he's promised me he would not fight with any possums, so that's a good thing too. So by the power vested in me, I, Keith Gaskin, the mayor of Columbus, pardon Tim the turkey from any Thanksgiving table this year. Congratulations, Tim, you're pardoned. Now you like it. All right, you stay good there. Let me tell you that Tim is owned by Kurt and Cindy Bishop, and they have been great every year to help us plan and execute this turkey party. While the sheriff is getting ready to pardon, I want to go back and I want to thank all the city employees who helped pull this together for us today. The Columbus Police Department, the Columbus Fire and Rescue and Public Works have all been working hard. Also, the committee for the turkey pardon, led up by Joe Dillon, and also Barbara Bigelow with Main Street Columbus, Amber Brislin, and Shannon Bowen worked real hard to help pull this all together. We're sorry that Many Tails Farm Petting Zoo had to back out at the last minute. We hope that their animal is okay. Want to say thank you to the Columbus Lounge Humane Society for being here, picking up Possum Town, and all those who helped in some way pull this event together. It's never easy to do something like this, and I'm very appreciative of all who have been involved. So at this time, I'm going to turn the mic over to the sheriff so that he can pardon Greg Turkey. I want to call him George, but his name is Greg, and he is owned by Leah Hewerkamp. Is that right? And I love it. Her farm is called Foulmouth Farms. So when I heard that, I said that would be a perfect bird for the sheriff to pardon. Here you go, Sheriff.
Thank you.
He's a beauty.
Thank you, and thank everyone for being here today. We're honored to be here and be able to do this event. You know, this has been an annual thing for the last couple of years where we've gotten together and brought the community together. And it's all about doing what's good for the community. You know, this year we're doing our annual turkey drive where we're giving frozen turkeys, not live turkeys, but giving frozen turkeys away to people in the community. And we've taken donations this year, and Rhonda, correct me if I'm wrong, we got a little over 1,500 turkeys so far that we're going to give away this year. Is that right? 1,000. I'm sorry. A little over 1,000 turkeys. Okay. So we're doing good. We're still accepting donations. If anybody wants to donate a turkey for the turkey drive and turkey giveaway, we're going to do that on Saturday morning, and we're going to do it at the new Lowndes County Bankyards Sportsplex. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? But we're planning on doing that at 9 o'clock on Saturday. That's out on Frontage Road off 82, out in the west part of the community. So if you get an opportunity to come out and visit us there and get a turkey, you know, for your family for Thanksgiving. But this year, we're not going to use Greg for a turkey. We're going to actually pardon him. So I'm going to pardon Greg with the powers invested in me and let him go back to Foulmouth Farms and enjoy living his life out there. So, Greg, you're now pardoned.
Hey! That's so funny.
Thank you, Sheriff. And if you have any more questions about the two events we were talking about, be sure and see us afterwards. Rhonda, we've got some turkeys that people have dropped off at City Hall for you. If you still want to drop off some turkeys, y'all are taking them until tomorrow. So if you want to drop them off, you can take them to the Sheriff's Department. If you swing them by here, we'll make sure they get them. You can still drop off cans tomorrow for the Thanksgiving dinner or lunch that'll be served. Thank you for all those who volunteered for that. And by the way, Greg, who I want to call George, is a Royal Palm white turkey. And they are a rare domesticated breed of turkey, which I've heard was first seen in Lake Worth, Florida in the 1920s. They're considered a heritage breed, and some believe that they originated in the United Kingdom. So that was another good pardon that he's a British bird. It's nice to to give him a pardon as well. So if your kids would like to come up and get a little closer look at the turkeys, please do. The jumper's going to be around for a few more minutes. If you want to see the fire truck, talk to the officers, see the sheriffs. What is that?
Tank.
What is it called? It's an armored personnel carrier. He said don't call it a tank, Mayor. It's an armored personnel carrier. So again, thanks everybody for coming out. It's great to see everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Tim almost got me, and they said that they can really bite.